They came from a puppy farm.
That must actually hurt.
The people running this farm didn't even have the decency to look after her general health.
It really does anger me when dogs are treated this way, but even worse, because this poor girl has got a heart murmur, a fairly significant heart murmur.
They would never have been in a house, never walked on grass, never had a name, which I think is probably the saddest thing.
At the Richmond practice, Sarah from the rescue organisation All Dogs Matter has brought in two very special cases to see Scott.
We've got Nellie, who's 5, and Rufus, who's about a year. They came from a puppy farm. They would never have been in a house, never walked on grass, never played, never had a name, which I think is probably the saddest thing. We're here to see Scott today for Rufus to be neutered and Nellie to be spayed and to have her teeth looked at, which are in a very poor condition.
It's likely Nellie, the older of the two, was used as a breeding dog at the puppy farm.
Hello there, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, Scott.
So these are the new recruits.
They are.
Hello.
This is Nellie.
Hello, beautiful. You're very shy, aren't you?
She's very shy.
Oh, dear.
Very shy.
And who's this little chap back here?
This is Rufus. He's a little bit of a baby, but
Hello,
he's
Rufus.
growing in confidence.
Yeah, so I suppose lots of the puppy farm dogs are pretty nervous. They haven't had much work on their basic training, have
That's
they?
right, that's right.
Well, let's get them in the consult room, shall we?
Okay.
It's very clear that Nellie and Rufus are traumatised. They're very nervous, very quiet, just little shadows of dogs.
So how were they when you first picked them up?
Just terrified, stinky, terrified, wouldn't come out of the crate.
Oh dear. You can just tell it's just so timid and quiet because they've just not really had a life to this point. Life has just been being a mum, having puppies in
Constantly.
fairly squalid environments.
Yeah, constant puppies, constant.
It's thought that as many as 1 in 3 puppies sold in the UK are bred in a puppy farm. And usually they're in squalid, filthy conditions with very little natural light. I really find puppy breeding at this level just abhorrent, and it really angers me.
Obviously she's had a bit of a groom, so she's looking a bit shinier and healthier, but physically I can smell that there might be an issue with her mouth. She's got fairly bad breath. Yeah, so they're really pretty disgusting teeth and they're a huge amount of tartar build up, which is likely because of years of very poor nutrition, just filling them full of whatever they can get hold of that's probably the cheapest. And the same, yuck. Okay, and there's even a loose tooth there, look at that. That must actually hurt. Oh dear, okay, well we can sort that right out. That'll make you feel much better, won't it?
Looking into Nellie's mouth, it's very clear that she's suffering with quite a degree of discomfort. It is just the personification of neglect. And the people running this farm didn't even have the decency to look after her general health.
All right, let's have a listen.
It's okay.
All right, so it really does anger me when dogs are treated this way, but even worse, because this poor girl has got a heart murmur, a fairly significant heart murmur. And one thing we know about Cavaliers is that they genetically inherit most of their heart defects. The heart murmur that Nellie has should have stopped with Nellie, but being used as a breeding bitch, probably 50% of her offspring have the heart murmur that they shouldn't have because Nellie never should have been bred in the first place. It's disgraceful.
So here's Rufus.
Hello, Rufus. Hello. Oh my goodness, you are so beautiful, aren't you? Hey, hello, mate. You're all right. You're safe here, don't you worry. You're a handsome boy, yes. Okay, so his teeth are lovely.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all. So that would suggest he's far younger.
Yeah.
He does look like he's probably only maybe a year or so. I think that's reasonable. Okay, I'm just going to have a little listen here. Good boy. So he's blessed with a healthy heart.
Yeah.
Examining little Rufus, I can see he is, besides nervous and shy and doesn't have many social skills, understandably, he is a relatively healthy chap. So I'm hopeful with just a castration, he'll be on the road to recovery very soon. Well, I'll take these 2 new recruits of yours off your hands for the day.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Perfect. Scott really has an understanding of puppy farm dogs and their needs because they are quite specific. They're very, very timid. They're having to learn everything for the first time. Look after them.
I will. And I'll give you a call once they're done.
Lovely, thank
All
you.
right. Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Take care. Don't worry, she'll be back for you soon. Hello, ladies.
Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you. Oh, you mean the dog?
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah. No, it's fair.
It's surgery time for badly neglected King Charles Cavaliers Nellie and Rufus.
And unfortunately, they are the unwanted from the puppy farm trade. Yeah, so
Sad.
both quite nervous, you can see quite shy. Today is day one of trying to improve these dogs' lives by at least giving them health. Certainly for Rufus, it's about neutering him. And for Nellie, it's about sorting out those horrendous teeth, checking out her heart, and of course, spaying her as well. All right.
Scott will perform Rufus's neutering first and is being assisted by nurses Sam and Alicia.
This is a very straightforward operation. It's one we do every day. But this boy has obviously been through a terrible life up to now, so it does make you sort of go, you know what, I just want to protect you. So Liz and I have got an eagle eye on this boy, making sure he's okay. So Sam, I'll be coming through in a few minutes, just to start on Nellie, okay? Rufus is nearly done.
While Scott is working on Rufus, in the next room, Sam has started prepping Nellie.
Okay, so there's no more baby making for you, my boy. Now that Rufus' castration has been completed and he's recovering, I now move to Nellie. Now, she has a fairly significant heart murmur, but also she is an older girl. She's been through a lot, so this will be a little bit of a risky anaesthetic. She all okay, Sam?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so you can just see how massive this uterus is, which just suggests that it's been well and truly used and abused. Sam, how's she getting on? Heart sounds okay? Mm-hmm. Besides the murmur, of course. Yeah. All right, so spay done, dental next. Let's go. Now, normally we wouldn't do a dental on the same day as a spay. It's not great to liberate all the bacteria that'll be present in her nasty mouth, but needs must. And she's a dog that could really do with just one anaesthetic and everything being sorted. It's disgusting. She's never had anyone looking out for her best interests or her welfare. This is the first time. So to see her mouth in the state that it's in, it's pretty horrifying. See how easy they come out and just fall out. It'll end up being there's more teeth in that bowl than there is in her mouth.
Oh, at least it won't be uncomfortable anymore.
Yeah, she'll be much more comfortable without them. Better out than in, I say.
Scott eventually has to remove 16 rotten teeth from the little spaniel.
Okay, that's it for that. Beautiful. After sorting out her teeth and removing those 16 rotten teeth, I now move on to assessing a heart defect. You're happy with everything still, Sam? She's okay?
Yeah.
Because we've worked out that Nellie does have a heart murmur, I want to look into that a little bit more. So I'm going to be performing a cardiac ultrasound just to understand what problems are going on in Nellie's heart.
Just in the centre there, we've got sort of flapping saloon door almost, which is the mitral valve, which is just a little bit thickened. So it's just not closing as well as it should. But the good news for little Nellie, the atrium is not significantly larger, which would suggest that it's not yet stretching because of this abnormality. So as yet, she doesn't need any medication. She just needs to be monitored. Okay, so let's wake this girl up, shall we? Although Nellie has got a heart murmur, it's not having any impact on her general health at the moment. Now, it will need monitoring in case it develops into heart disease sometime down the road, in which case we'll likely need medication or further diagnostic tests. But for now, she's all good. Look who I've got.
Nellie and Rufus will remain at the practice overnight to recover from their surgeries.
There you go. You're a tough old bird, aren't you, hey? Yeah. It's really wonderful to have been a part of Nellie and Rufus's journey. They've come from horrendous backgrounds where they've just not been loved or treated very well at all. And I've managed to bring them to a point now where they are healthy and they are ready to find a new home filled with love. And let's hope they find it. She's gonna be okay.
You're both going to be okay. Yeah, you're going to be just fine.
Okay, you two, ready to go? Oh. What's that in your mouth? Come here. It's okay. Oh dear, so nervous.
Rescue dogs Nellie and Rufus have clearly fully recovered from their anaesthetics. They've been busy demolishing their bedding.
Hey? Who's the guilty party? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Inspector Clouseau, I don't need to be. Okay, come on, you two. Come on.
I can already see little glimmers of personality coming out. Certainly Rufus, he's a cheeky little chappy, ripped up his bed. And Nellie, on the other hand, she's very quiet and very graceful. She's a beautiful natured dog, and anyone is going to be incredibly lucky to own her.
Foster mum Sarah from the charity All Dogs Matter is hoping both the little dogs can now look forward to a brighter future.
I thought Rufus would be fine, but I've been quite worried about Nellie because she's had her teeth done and the spaying, so it's quite a big procedure for a little dog. And also to find out how her heart is, because we don't know how severe that might be. So that's been in the back of my mind all day.
I've got an armful of cute for you. There they are.
Oh, look at those. Hello, Nellie.
They've been perfect little patients they have. Do you want to just take one?
Just take Rufus.
You can take here. Yes, so we'll start with him because he was the first cab off the rank. So he's got his little castration wound, okay, which will heal very quickly. He's been leaving it alone. He was a little bit naughty with his bedding that was in the kennel, so a little bit of behavioural training is understandably needed for this boy. But as far as any other health treatments, he's all in the clear and very healthy.
Lovely. It's quite heartening to hear that he's being naughty and doing something that's normal and puppy-like.
Yeah.
Which he's probably never, ever done up until now.
So I think he's definitely got a mischievous streak that'll come through his personality at some point.
Yeah.
And then Nellie, beautiful girl she is.
Yeah.
So completed the spay, that went absolutely fine. Went to her mouth, 16 teeth removed. So you can see she's got a lovely kind of white teeth there in there now.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow, that's better, isn't it? Goodness.
So she's done very, very well. And then last but not least, the good news keeps on coming because we completed a cardiac ultrasound. And what I could see is that, yes, she does have a valve that's a little abnormal and isn't closing properly. But in her case, we've got a perfectly functioning heart. Yes, she's got a heart murmur right now, but it won't have any impact on her future.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
So it's really, really good results.
Great, couldn't be better.
All right. So you can head off with these two.
Lovely.
And thanks for everything you do as well, and to foster these dogs when you've got your own dogs. It's a massive commitment, so thank you. And let's hope for a loving home for these two, eh?
It's incredible to work in Britain where we have so many incredible animal charities that are dedicated to the welfare of animals. And people like Sarah who open up their heart and their home to these foster animals who desperately need it. Thank God for them.
So I'll walk you to the car. It just gives me more time to give her a bit more of a cuddle.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen now to continue watching more great content.